Latest sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will make it into the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw here.
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Mm.
contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Vai coucher, vai tirar do catch-ball.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Parker. Left side. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 39 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense set to get this drive started, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. One team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Running is Jacobs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and 11. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside.
Est-ce que les amis sont prêts de jouer?
Now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. He'll drop to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Oh, mon Dieu!
Practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 77 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Raiders 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Nice connection, complete to Ruggs. And some room to run now. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. And give him a gain of 37. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Il veut pas que les gars veulent rien savoir de Jacobs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop the throw.
Oh!
Intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. A pass there.
Oh, my God.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver.
C'est n'importe quoi.
Cortland Sutton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Raiders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Oh, tu m'entends? Je t'entends pas, bro. C'est bizarre. On aurait dû faire un party alors. Je t'entends vraiment pas. Ok.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
J'ai même pas été là-bas.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Pourquoi vous êtes réveillé encore?
You're right there with me.
Ok, arrêtez de jouer là. Eden, arrête-moi ça!
Look to throw, and it's incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
That's a nice job.
Si je dois me lever pour vous, vous allez voir, hein.
Not the man winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. It's caught. Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Not much there, only a yard.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ah, c'est bon ce truc-là de stick pour rester debout là. I like that.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yeah.
He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jacobs now.
Sauvage.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Brings up play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Pourquoi Eden n'a pas son bras? Pourquoi il n'a pas son bras sur lui? Il est couché, mais en fait, il joue avec ses pieds là.
To throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
C'est bien ça, Sophie. C'est ça que t'as besoin. Sur toi. Par là. Combien de temps? Ok, il reste 15 secondes.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jacobs.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
The Sky Rugs on one-on-one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh,
Defense.
oh, that was close.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll look to throw.
Come on! Come on!
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos
Oh,
will take over on
n'importe
downs.
quoi.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is the tight end fan. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And 7 at the 32-yard line.
No.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Block now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Let's go! Oh my damn, t'abuses. Oh my damn, t'abuses. C'était dommé, mais. C'était dommé,
They can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Oh,
they head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
n'importe
From
quoi.
the gun, it's locked.
Ben ouais. Oh,
Complete.
c'est camarade. Oh
And he
wow.
is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Alvin Kamara.
Oh, il a
As
ouvert
the
celle-là.
first half is winding
C'est bon.
down. And the Broncos push
J'accepte ce
further out in
touchdown.
front.
J'accepte ce touchdown.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two
c'était là que
quarters.
j'allais rire.
They really were
Ok,
determined to
j'accepte.
get a stop there,
J'ai
unable to
overplayé
do
le petit
so.
bloc, là.
That makes their comeback hopes
J'accepte
that
ça.
much more
Oh.
difficult.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Goes 35. Raiders 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality of this score?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
Oh.
Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
Yo,
and he likes
c'est
touchdowns,
niais,
not
de
field goals.
5.
Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they
Ah.
get to that spot.
C'est n'importe quoi.
So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of
Bon,
action.
on va marquer un touchdown.
And that one will bounce
On
out
va
of
marquer
the
un
back of
touchdown.
the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On va clairement faire un touchdown. Voilà, qu'est-ce que je vais choisir?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Bull crap.
Able to break that one up.
And those two just haven't been in
Bull
sync
crap.
thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh. Oh my God! Il était parti! Oh, il était parti! Oh, j'ai pris trop de temps! Oh, il était parti! Oh, oh, pourquoi j'ai attendu? J'étais tellement focus sur Ruggs. Oh, il était parti! Ah, bah ouais, Ruben, trust ton freaking play, man. Il était parti, le maudit gars, man. Colin.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Locke going to get this out quickly. Sutton with it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Locke on the bootleg. He'll buy some time.
I will say more.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up
attention, oui, passons fake là.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wins, it's 4th down.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Oh! Okay.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to
Nuts!
It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively.
Wow.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive,
ça,
might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Kamara. And he's got this down almost to the 20. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Ça fait... Oh mon Dieu. Oh, il était là.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Raiders, 13.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Locke. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
And his kick is right through.
Broncos 42, Raiders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, you le truc que j'avais fait.
second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 42. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw.
Oh!
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's the one thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st down.
Mais comment...
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Raekwon McMillan gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
It's 2nd down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out. Third down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Locke.
Hein?
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will be taken down deep in
Yo, on n'était pas 3 sur le partenaire.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 60 yards.
Mais c'est pas son speed à ce gars-là.
Denver.
Mais qui vous a appris à courir?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden
Oh my God!
in the red zone.
Ben c'est du n'importe quoi. Il est là, il est là, il est là! Vous attrapez pas. Vous attrapez pas le ballon. Je suis chez les pieds.
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well.
Oh, yeah.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will.
Était devant.
As great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Ah, ok, je comprends. Ok.
Trying to shake off the
interception. Oh, oui, 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 tu l'as vu. Tu l'as vu, tu l'as vu, tu l'as vu. Tu l'as vu. Ok. Regarde.
Maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Qui est bien alors? Ok, attends une seconde. Je sais pas ce que je vais faire. On va essayer ça. Et toi, tu vas aller ici. Et toi, tu vas aller ici.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
Il joue avec son linebacker comme ça.
Also, what happens when you get this big of a deficit? You're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. After the turnover, here's Locke.
C'est ça. C'est ça. Là, au moins, vous m'avez donné un...
Picked off by Trayvon Mullen.
Ça, tu vas pas y arriver.
He's at the 50. 30. Pass
Okay.
the 20. 10. And he takes this one back.
Ça, c'est un vrai touchdown, là.
The Raider defense delivers
Ça,
a
c'est un
score.
touchdown. Là, je vais faire un touchdown avec mon offense.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before. Trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. The guys covering it is being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Oui, oh!
Pass hauled in downfield, and he'll be corralled.
Oh, je l'ai vu, Do. Je l'ai vu, Do. fudge, man.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That was Kamara in the passing game. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Alvin Kamara. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
A lot going to throw it here. He'll let this go.
Oh mon Dieu!
This is caught inside.
Mais comment j'arrivais pas à rester avec...
And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards.
Broncos.
Throwing on 1st down is long.
Voilà.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
No.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
J'aurais dû continuer, man. Oh, j'aurais dû continuer. Oh.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the
Oh,
fourth.
je pensais que j'allais pas
Want to
taper.
give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
That was bad.
Clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the
Yo,
incompletion
Jay
there,
est resté
that should give
toute
them
la game
something
pour
to
jouer pour de
build
vrai,
on and maybe
sérieusement.
turn the tide.
Ça, moi, j'aime ça. Là, j'ai des lacunes solidement graves. Pourquoi il fait ça dans la... Ok, il va pas l'occuper là-bas.
He's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it.
J'aurais dû peser... J'aurais dû faire...
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
J'aurais dû peser carré, man.
Here's Jacobs.
Oh mon Dieu, c'est chiant!
Quickly brought down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Oh my God!
Brings up second and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Non, 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 pas ça. Oh, je peux chanter. Chérie.
Whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll set him back 5.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. He'll look to throw.
Non! Oh mon Dieu! Oh! C'est pas carré. Je vous jure, c'est pas carré que je voulais trouver. C'est pas un run, parce que je l'ai pas en passe! Oh! Tabarouette, man!
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start the next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
Je vais faire d'attraper, c'est enragé.
And that is how this one will come to an end.
Tabarouette de man! Oh, il crie devant mes enfants. Hey, mon amour, on va être fâché, là.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Il y a tout le monde qui m'ont dit parce qu'ils savent qu'il va y avoir du monde. Mais je